Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here back at it, going to get our first real look into the wheat farm and some of the impacts, around that too. I guess there are some, might as well get down to the good, the bad, and the ugly of the thing. I mean, part of it here, obviously, this is something I didn't catch when did the first look, is that obviously Loco buried in the ground here. See if I can get a hold of it. Oh no. There we go. Sweet. So at least that's gonna come up out of the ground. Looks like. Oh, we might have to try to re-rail it twice. Might have to be the thing here. Alright. Not really re-rail. Okay, there we go. So whatever, obviously re-railing is being weird. Check that out. There we go. Alright. Finally got it to set down, so re-railing is being a little weird. One other thing I'll turn around and go out and take a look at, because there's this whole situation of like, oh, wrong stop actually. Right over here, one thing that was brought up, and obviously the devs know about this, and there's, a work in progress to solve it, but it's like a dude, where's my train situation, because there's all the passenger cars, which should be attached down there in between the caboose and the loco, are obviously all gone. So between a few trains being flipped over and some rolling stock disappearing, I hear that there is, like I said, a solution in the progress there, that they'll have, the cars will be brought back, and if you replaced them or something, they're going to get rid of them. I don't know how obviously it'll all go in the end. We'll just get there, but it is something that they know about and are looking to fix already. Obviously, hopefully that one doesn't take a super long time to fix. And then, I don't know, obviously a few embedded locomotives, things like that, so a few things went a little wrong, but updates are what they are, always a work in progress. So then we'll kind of get down to business of the day. We're going to go out and see what we can actually do with that wheat farm, as I haven't been able to drop anything off or done any of that. So this is kind of just going to be a first look out at actually making it do something, instead of just kind of taking a peek. Literally, when the update dropped, I was walking out the door pretty much to go catch a plane. So didn't really get any time to take a look at it. Just a real quick first peek. Be cool to go see how this stuff's working. Nope, I think we left the brake. Notice that the brake spin, you can't whip it doesn't seem like you can whip the brake quite like you used to, so that seems like it's changed there. Maybe that's just me, but it certainly seems like it. Probably with the mouse sensitivity, I'm assuming. They did change a few things here and there. Some obviously better, some not so good. Not sure that I'm a real big fan of the having to progress days. Also the clock. I mean, okay, great that it's added, though I don't know how we're in the spring of year 1. But there's that. I might just have to turn up my mouse sensitivity some or something, I don't know. Adjustments obviously to be made with new adjustments. So, alright, everything up to what it needs to be. I'll ding that there. Give that a little blow on the whistle there. Oh shoot, we didn't pin it. That went way too easy, right? Alright, took the brakes off, so everything's gonna push back. That's fine. But, oh, we have too many links. There we go. Solve that problem. Done. Alright, now we can get underway. get this train moving. Oh wow, looks like so there's more cars actually derailed. Timeout. I just saw that. We're gonna have to go around and actually check on all of the stock because it looks like sure there's hoppers derailed in here too. And obviously nothing would have happened to these. So short of obviously Lake Valley got an earthquake or something after the update or during the update. See what's up with that. Oh, of course, it's not going to drop there. It's too tight. We're going to have to move this one back. Kind of just a weird derail there. So obviously something changed with either the heights of the track or the hit boxes on the cars again. Seems like. Alright, there we go. That can all then be pinned up. We'll take care of that at a later date. Definitely going to have to go around and check on a few things. We did have to turn around and delete the what the heck was it? The stable that we had over here for, quote unquote extra storage looking for at the depot. Just because obviously the crane's there now, so that was something we had to get rid of. It is kind of cool that they actually did put something in, industry related into this gap. So I don't mind having to do that. Just when, whatever building you gotta move, no big deal. Things go on. So there is that. Currently, I didn't go too crazy with the placement of this industry. After talking with some people after getting back, that the industry doesn't really pay a ton and it doesn't really tie into much. Oh, you know what? Should have turned around. This isn't going to go very far if we don't pick up seeds. So, yeah. I have to go back and get seeds. I'm too focused on running off to the new industry, but we actually have to bring something out there with us. So, probably get that going on. Did turn around and obviously picked up the box card, turned around and run the new seeds with. So apparently it can do seeds on the way out there, and then it can pick up grain on the way out of there. So that's kind of the idea there. Just a double pickup. Just went with one of each of the cars because I have no idea how much it's going to be worth running it. As like I was saying, I have heard that they don't pay very well and they don't really go anywhere else. So then it's kind of one of those it's an extra run, which is great. But if it doesn't pay much, I can't imagine that I'm going to be doing a heck of a lot of it just for doing. Usually I'm kind of into making some money in the runs. We got a lot of runs to make in the game, let alone just run an extra for whatever. So let's see how this works. Alright, there we go. Does it tell us how many we get? Oh, there we go. So we get 14 of them. So that's not too bad. Like it or hate it, it's another tool loading situation, so that's kind of a bummer because it's a single crane situation. Would have been nice, honestly, had we have gotten. Nobody's a super big fan, I don't think, of the 20 crane movements to load a car, so it's a little unfortunate that they went with the single crane loading method, I guess. Would have been nice to have seen something else here, I guess. But they have said that this is all kind of testing stuff too, so who knows? Could be a lot of adjustments in that coming, but if this thing loaded 4 of these pallets at a time, I don't think anybody'd probably be too sad about that anyway. I certainly would not be. So we can only hope at some point we get a little faster way of loading. This is kind of like tool loading, I guess. Tool loading, not exactly the highlight of one's day most of the time, I guess. Would be the way that I would put it, but be nice if we do someday get upgradable cranes. I guess is the way I'm looking at it. You know, if we could get it to where you could maybe load double or quadruple as much at a time just by some sort of crane upgrade, that'd be cool. Something you can buy or earn along the way. Give us a little bit of progression in the industries would be kind of neat. So hopefully we see something like that sometime. 1 more to go, and that's gonna get us going. At least it's only a single stack and we don't have to double. Not exactly sure how much the industry holds or anything else, so who knows. Let's go check it out a little more in depth. Out of wood already. Get the thing rolling. Now that we got upgraded speed, let's see what we can do with that. Oh yeah. Climbing right up there. Oh, Eureka is like breakneck fast now. 29 miles an hour. So now Eureka is right up there with the fastest locomotives in the game. So that's kind of cool, and will definitely be worth running on the flats. New benefit to having a Eureka, cheap with a lot of speed. So if you're running flat and easy, it's going to be a decent locomotive to use, that's for sure. It's kind of nice, brings back an oldie but a goodie. Alright, bringing it in, everything should be switched. Just gonna hit these nice and easy. Obviously this is the wheat farm. I do have to say the wheat farm itself looks pretty good. I have to say, as a highlight of the update, the farm looks good. So whoever did that one, props to you. Nice. Looks good. It's big, which is kind of cool. Probably also makes, you know, where we can put it a little bit of a challenge, which is also, I think, a benefit. I don't mind seeing them leave some challenging tasks in the game here and there. Alright, so let's see how this goes. 3,044. As we get paid. Oh, wow. $5 a piece, huh? Wow. 14. $60 a car, huh? Wow, so those are going to be a little on the painful side to run. So we got 14 of those. Well, what is that? Does that start straight dropping stuff then? And how long does that process take? I like this. It's kind of weird though, because you can see the mud through the bottom, so I'm not exactly sure the wheat farm's deal there. Alright, let's see. Oh. So it's planting wheat. So you gotta get more wheat out here, huh? Uh-oh, there we go. I wonder how this whole wheat harvest thing works. Like, if this is a time deal, how does this work? Let's see. Alright, so that took... I wonder if we should run back and grab some more of this seed real quick. Whoa. Rooster! Alright, that's kind of cool. Freaking out because I'm in the barn, I suppose. Whatever. Alright, so I think we'll probably run back and grab some more seed quick and then see what happens. Although there's hay bales, so that probably means... Oh yeah, okay, so there's straw. So we are going to get something on a one-car delivery. What comes out of here? Grain, alright, so the count's going up, so there we go. have to be honest, I don't even know what difficulty level the industries are set on, whether it's on easy, medium, or hard. I gotta be honest, I don't even know. So I can't say the ratio to the drop offs. I really don't even remember what I logged in under today. But at least that's going to get some stuff going. So now let's go see if we can pick some stuff up just to see what it all looks like, I guess is the real deal. Alright. Barn looks great. I think that looks cool. They did just enough like outside add-on stuff. The fact that the field is planting with wheat's pretty cool. I mean, I dig that. Be cool to see what all that looks like when it gets filled up. Not sure. I almost think I have the industry set to easy today. Just seeing how things would fill up wouldn't surprise me. But then it could just be on medium because I might not have moved a thing. Knowing that I was on flat ground and not really running a heck of a lot. I just wanted to come and see really how this wheat farm was going to stack up. And then I had heard that the coaches had disappeared. So I wanted to come see if I was unlucky and the coaches disappeared, which that is a fact. The coach cars did disappear, though I'm not really going to do anything about it because I did catch that they had already said there should be a solution to that. So I'm just kind of going to wait on the coach cars. They weren't really doing much anyway. Not a big miss, them sitting it out here for a little bit. So we'll just do this the easy way. Back this up. Oh, whoops. So, slide this back into the industry and see just what they look like kind of loaded up. I suppose we could probably cruise them over, drop them off, and see what they get paid. See what we get paid for, like on the other end of the deal. I do really like the look of the industry. I gotta give them credit. That's pretty cool. I like the texture. The barn texture came out good. Textures are apparently a problem for some people right now and not for others. Kind of just depends on the hardware you're on, apparently. So something obviously happened there with game textures, whether that was from lighting or what, who knows. This is a little weird where it comes up through the car. Alright, how does it... Oh, boards go up. Check that out. Alright. So they board the door. Alright, that's kind of legit cool. I like that. I don't know. Going about loading this kind of stinks because you can't see the load from up there, so that's a bit of a bummer. But I do like the sideboards. That's super cool. Can we close the door with those in there? No. Alright. So that's cool. Auto puts them in there. Or are we probably like auto? Oh yeah, sure. So we're just dumping as fast as we can create. In fact, we're probably out. That's probably all we're gonna get. Sure. The farm's been sucked up. Let's go make sure we got the seed out. So we're not gonna get full loads here. That's okay though. Just kind of wanted to see how this stuff works. Alright, definitely out there. So one car there will translate to about a half a car or something over here, depending on, whatever level I'm on. Like I said, cannot testify to what industries are set at today. Alright, so let's get that down and out of the way. Probably don't need to put it back, but we're going to do it anyway. Off with the brakes. Back this thing up, see if we can go grab a few hay bales. Straw bales. Guess they're not hay bales. Probably somebody out there will point that out if I say that wrong. This one, I don't know if it's far enough away. This one might be too tight, so we're just going to have to see how this goes, because I have no idea. It's also very low, and it makes me think that locomotives are going to hit it. But we'll have to see. Alright. Let's see if we get lucky here and this works. Oh, so we just click and it roll. Oh. Okay. Whoa. How does that look over here? Alright, so that's actually legit cool. I'll give him credit there. Straw bale pickup and delivery is cool. Like that. Do we have any more, or is that all we got? It's probably just going to indefinitely keep looking. So we can get 15 of them on here, huh? Alright, how many do we have? 2 more. Alright, so it's just going to stack them straight. So 3 rows of 5 probably there. It's going to be the order of the day. Alright, yeah, that's cool. And it clicks off. Alright. Well, that's loaded up. I'll have to see if the rest of the rail is going to work getting these in and out of here. Not really, obviously, a huge plan here. First go. But that's going to work out. Express train, definitely not totally full, so we'll have to add, looks like another couple of box cars to this so we can get more seed going in there. That'll let us pull more stuff out of there. So maybe like 2 box cars, 2 cordwood cars, 2 tier 3 cars. I guess they're not cordwood cars anymore. Now they're straw cars too, so whatever. Tier 3 cars. Like that. Get a little something out of it. Probably not a heck of a big payday or anything, but just to see what we get. Alright, let's run it. It's coming through, going crazy. Nice thing is, a person could probably step this up and actually run a pretty sizable train. I mean, this all being flat ground and stuff, at least for where I have it located, should be pretty easy to go ahead and upsize the train if a person wants to try to make a little money running to the wheat farm there. So, uh-oh. Yeah, we should be okay to go around it. There's a Glenbrook just sitting in the track. What that means is we are going to have to flip the switch up here because it's sitting there waiting for that other tier 2 cars to come back. What the heck? Oh, bad place to come off the train. Can't get up here, and it's gonna pass the switch, so now I'm gonna have to back it up. Oh, and of course the box cars won't let you in with that in the door, so that'll be a pain. Alright, brake, cool. At least it's not a long train, because that would have been a lot worse. Of all places. It is kind of weird moving around the Loco, so sometimes, currently, cause sometimes you get kicked backwards when you're jumping around them, so that's, I don't know. It's just a weird thing of the direction it launched you. It's hard to get out on the running board sometimes. Like here, you would like to think you could just run down the running board and move over here, but obviously that's what I was trying to do, and it didn't work out. And then it just kicked me backwards when I jumped, so. Little boogie there. Yeah. Let's go. engineer been on vacation. You can tell though. No point in running this up. And yes, for those who are going to ask, was a great vacation. Had a wonderful time. Thank you for asking. Travel went great. Alright. The old abandoned stubs. Dead end. That's funny. There we go. Let's hit it. We should be able to open it up now. Just kind of let it run. 29 miles an hour for Eureka. That's awesome. It'd be good to see this thing actually thrown to some passenger service now, stuff like that. A lot of people have always said it's kind of what it did back in the day. So kind of cool to actually see it get up in speed. I also think, at least from what I've heard, that's pretty close to what it operates at, or would operate at. So that's kind of cool, seeing Eureka with a little bit of extra kick. Montezuma also having got a speed bump, so that's good for that one too. Puts both of them up into a little more usable territory. Rolling in. None too slow, I might add. Alright, and this should ease us back to our stop. The nice thing is this could just, you keep round robining this thing all day long. It'd be nice for in the early game, especially give you another little outlet to make a little bit of money here and there. So this definitely not, you know, at this point an end game stop, but this is supposed to be the start to like some new kind of chain you know, development. So all right, let's see what this is like. Alright, so 10 bucks a cube, gonna be 120 bucks a car, so it pays a little better on this end. Let's kind of see where these put us at. 5 bucks a bale, not bad for some wasted byproduct. And a little bit of kick, so I mean, you know, definitely not a high paying load or an end game load, but that's not gonna be bad for like a first kick out industry, one of the first start of a chain direction, if you will, or at least it's kind of how I see it. That's not too bad of a thing. So there we go. But I think we're on to a long enough video there. So that's just kind of the wheat farm first actual go at it. So placement and load. So I think we're gonna call that one a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.